Hi, it's Mrs. Mallet, and today we're going to talk about adding polynomials. But before we start to add polynomials, there's one definition I need you guys to remember, and that's descending order. You want to make sure that when you combine, whether you're adding or subtracting or whatever we're going to do in the future with polynomials, your final answer has got to be written in descending order. So what is descending order? Descending order is starting with your highest exponent and going backwards, or descending. So it's starting with your highest exponent, and then you're going backwards or descending. Okay. So for example, let's say in descending order I have 8x to the fourth minus 3x to the third plus 4x squared minus x plus 8. Okay. Notice my polynomial here is in descending order because my highest exponent is a 4 and then I'm going down from there. Okay, so in descending order, you want your start with your highest exponent and then descend or go backwards. Okay, now that we got that out of our way, now let's talk about adding polynomials. Adding polynomials is the same thing as combining like terms. You only can combine what looks alike. So for example, let's say I have negative 3x plus 7x. Those are like terms, so now you can combine those. So negative 3 plus 7 is a positive 4x. That was easy enough, right? Let's get a little bit more difficult. Okay, so let's say that I have 7a squared minus 5 minus 3a squared minus 7. So now I have this polynomial, and I want to combine like terms with it. You only can combine what looks alike. If you have to regroup it, go ahead and regroup it so that you can see it. If not, it's okay too. So now looking at this, I can combine my 7a squared minus my 3a squared. So now what is 7a squared minus 3a squared? That's 4a squared. So now I have 4a squared. And I like to go ahead and cross those out because it shows that I've already worked with it. So now what do I have left over? I have my negative 5 and now my negative 7. So if you're negative $5 in the bank and then you overdraft $7 more, how much are you now fully negative? Right, you're negative $12. So now I have 4a squared minus 12. And that's going to be your final answer. You can't combine that any further because those are not like terms. Okay, let's get a little bit more in depth. So now let's say that I want to add 3x squared minus 9x plus 11. And I want to add that to negative 3x squared plus 7x to the third plus 3x and then minus 4. Okay, so now I have this one. Okay, so I bet you're looking at this like, oh my god, we can do this the exact same way too, don't worry. Remember, you want to start with descending order. So now what's our greatest exponent that you see so far? Right, your 7x to the third. That's the one that's the greatest exponent. So we're going to put that first. So now I have 7x to the third power. And I like to go ahead and mark it out because it shows I already worked with it. So now what's next after x to the third? I need to be looking for any x squareds to combine since we're going in descending order. My x squareds, I have a positive 3x squared here and a negative 3x squared there. Those are going to automatically cancel because a positive 3 minus 3 is just 0. So those go ahead and go away. So you can go ahead and mark those out if you want to also. So now what do I have left over? Let's go down to my x's. So now I have a negative 9x here, I have a negative 9x here, and a positive 3x here. So what's negative 9 plus 3? Right, negative 6. So now I have 7x to the third minus 6x, and I'm going to go ahead and cancel those out too. What do I have left over? I have 11 and a negative 4. So now what's 11 minus 4? It's a positive 7. So my final answer is going to be 7x to the third minus 6x plus 7. Remember, when you're adding polynomials, you want to make sure that you combine like terms. And you've got to make sure that you go in descending order. So always, as a rule of thumb, it would help to start looking for your highest exponent and combining your highest with your highest and then going backwards from there. We just combined or added polynomials.